This video will help any viewer who belongs to an organization which has an IT setup, a small, medium, or large scale one, to redefine or define the business capability, the fundamental blocks of the organization, and how the IT elements can actually be aligned to the business goals of the organization. As I had mentioned earlier in a video, that enterprise architecture is crucial for aligning business and technology strategies and ensuring that the IT investments supports the organization goals. I've already published two videos on enterprise architecture fundamentals and business architecture with business capability mapping. But I have received a question recently about business capability mapping with the blocks in place. Is there any starting point to get the blocks, and is there any reconciliation point? Today I will show you how to get the business capability mapping even simplified by starting off with an Excel sheet. Thereafter, I will move to application architecture, the very basic of application architecture in the form of the application inventory. A capability based business blueprint is a critical success factor for any business. Therefore, business capabilities and in turn BCM can be the cornerstone of any transformation effort. Before I move to the Excel sheet, let me explain that a business capability is any activity that the organization performs to achieve its goals or objectives. So we have the BCM or the business capability mapping when we have grouped the activities and mapped against a particular high level component. Now let's move to the Excel sheet and I shall show you how to derive at the BCM. This is applicable for any organization, any sector or any industry. For example, I have taken the example of a digital bank, but this can be also used for arriving at the BCM for let's say the pharma industry where the high level components will be different. The high level components, the component level 1, in that case, in the case of pharma, may be research and development, drug discovery, supply chain, regulatory and compliance. So let us start with the Excel sheet. Here I have component level 1 where I have put at a very high level customer, and then I have kept the two products, asset and liability, and then we have auxiliary services which I shall come to later. Now under this, let's say customer, we have customer onboarding which comes under customer origination. So this is the second level activity. Similarly, for asset servicing, we have loans and account management. I shall drill down more into details in the next slides. Ideally, the BCM should be drilled down to level 4 because beyond level 4, it becomes too cumbersome and difficult to map applications when we execute the application architecture. In this case, I have taken the first example, customer origination and customer onboarding. So, under onboarding, we have these sets of activities or capabilities or services which are designated as component level 3 and component level 4 to capture the entire business capability for customer origination only. Please note that these activities or capabilities are all mutually exclusive. Similarly, for asset servicing, for account management of loans, we have designated the level 3 and level 4 entries. So we have captured the entire loan life cycle right from loan disbursement to interest suspension write-offs or bad debts. This covers the entire gamut of the loan account management. So now that we have captured the capabilities from level 1 to 4 in our Excel sheet, it is very easy to derive at the BCM and put the capabilities as building blocks, as I have shown here. Similarly, for loans and account management, from level 2 onwards, we have level 3 and level 4 put up as foundational blocks. So for all the business capabilities at level 2, we have the foundation blocks ready, and now we move at the enterprise level. So this is how it looks when we have the composite BCM at an enterprise level. Please note that it is better to put them in the form of swim lanes, basically the component levels and swim lanes. In this case, we have segregated the entire set of activities into front, mid and back office because it's a bank. That's why it's easier to do it in that form. And as mentioned in the beginning, the ancillary or auxiliary services are also captured at the end to complete and capture all the organizational capabilities within that particular company. Now that we have the capabilities arranged in the BCM, what should be our next step to move ahead with our aim of achieving an enterprise architecture? Well, the first point will be to get the applications mapped against the business capabilities within the organization. But where are the applications? So we need a proper list, an inventory of applications, and that's what we are going to discuss today. An application inventory, in very simple terms, is basically an inventory which keeps a track of whatever applications or software which the company utilizes during its working. In formal terms, the application inventory actually helps the organization to monitor and track the applications running within the organization, thereby giving an opportunity to optimize costs and enhance values. I shall now show the preparation of an application inventory, a very basic one, the first step of application architecture. We must remember a few salient points about application inventory. The application inventory is the cornerstone of effective IT management because in one shot we can see all the software and applications and frameworks and platforms running within the organization. Think of it as a detail map. Without it, navigating the software landscape becomes challenging and risky. Centralizing key data, this point is very important, like suppliers and security certifications, is another critical role of application inventory. I would like to add that if we can add the PIC from the organization point of view, who is responsible for that application, that also should be maintained within the application inventory. And the best practices include conducting regular audits and continuous discovery and real time updates to the application inventory. Showing a very basic application inventory concerning the loan origination system for a particular bank. I've taken this example. So we will have the serial number and then we have application name. Uh, this should be the designated name which is there in the market. The brief description of the application. So it's in this case a loan origination system. Then we have the application code. So this is where we start maintaining about the application architecture, and so we have the application code here. L01 is the application code for loan origination. Type is customer because it's a customer facing application, and this next column actually indicates the business capability that is being satisfied by the particular application. So we have L1 and L3. These are the business capability components corresponding to L01 application, and whether it's external or internal, type of unit, whether it's customer or internal or services, hosting, whether it's a software as a service or infrastructure as a service, and finally the tech component category, whether it's an application, framework, platform. Hope you found this video helpful. In the next video, I will go into the next step of application architecture. Two steps in that, basically the detailing of the application inventory, and secondly, the mapping of applications to the components in the BCM. So if you like this video, kindly subscribe to the channel and like and share. Thank you very much. See you in the next video soon.